Hello everyone, welcome back to an interesting series of web designing tutorial part 8. This is Pawan and you're watching Coding World. Let's get started. In the previous video, to discuss a method attribute. Today we are going to discuss input tag, type attribute and its value. First one is input tag. Input tag is used to create an input box in our web page. In that input box, we can give a text, phone number, age, date of birth, password, email and etc. First, open input tag. In that I am using a type attribute. The type attribute contains some values like text, password, email, file, tel number, button, URL, date, color. Oh my god, there are so many values in type attribute. Don't worry about that. I will explain one by one. First, I am going to create a text box. For that, I am using the value text in type attribute. Give a text. Let's save the file. Look into web page. Reload the page. See, a text box is created. I am giving a text as Pawan. If you click on a submit, our details is sent to a server. Let's go into our code. Now I'm using a placeholder attribute. This placeholder attribute is used to give a information to the user. Suppose placeholder to username. This attribute gives information to the user in the form of watermark. Save the file. Let's look into web page. Reload the page. See, in the text box a watermark is there, that is username. If I click and give a text, the watermark will disappear. Okay, sorry. Our next one is password. To create a password, I am using a value password in the type attribute. First, I am creating an input type attribute equal to password. Close input tag. Save the file. Let's look into our web page. See, a password box is created. If I click and give any text, it is automatically hide. Our next one is email box. To create an email box, I am going to use a value email in type attribute. Open input tag, type equal to email. Close input tag. Save the file. Let's look into our web page. Reload the page. See, an email box is created. If I click the box, suppose I am giving as email as Pawan. If I click submit, see, a pop-up message is come. Please enter a email address. Means the email address must and should contain a @ symbol. So @gmail.com. If I click submit, our data is submitted to server. See, now I'm creating a text box instead of email. Text text. Save the file. Let's look into web page. Reload the page. Again a box is created. Now I'm giving a email as Pavan. Click on submit. See, I'm giving an email incorrect, but the email is submitted to the server. So we must and should use a email value to create an email box. Okay. So I'm giving email. Suppose if the email box is required, must and should required to submit our form. For that, we can use a required attribute. Let's save the file. Look into a web page. I'm giving a username as Pavan, password as 123. Click on submit button. Don't save. See, please fill out this field. It is must and should. So this type of pop-up message is come if I use a required attribute. Okay. So I don't want an email box. I want to disable that. For that you can use a disabled attribute. Save the file. Let's look into web page. Reload the page. See, our email box is disabled. We can't enter any text. This is today's topic. Thanks for watching. For any doubts, text me in comment box. See you later.